beautiful. I've been feeling compelled to make this video for a while, so here we go. So I purchased this book from one of the shops in town. It was a synchronicity for sure. Songspirals is written by the Gaiwu group of women. I'm sorry if I've butchered the pronunciation. The first time I came across this book was at Waddananggu, which is opposite the Adani mines in central Queensland, in the middle of nowhere, back home in Australia. I was there about 1 year ago now, and it all happened by coincidence. Waddananggu is the Widi term for the talking, translated into English. Widi is the language which is spoken by the Waddananggu and Songspirals tribes, who are the traditional custodians of central Queensland, where the Adani mine is located. So Waddananggu is situated just opposite the Adani mines. Cody McAvoy, one of the traditional custodians of the Waddananggu and Songspirals people, is the only person who speaks Widi fluently. He spent hours and hours compiling Widi words electronically and then just learning them by himself. Waddananggu is really incredible. There is a Bora ring set up with the sacred fire in the middle. One member of the Waddananggu and Songspirals tribe are there at all times. They have been running the sacred fire and the ceremony of Waddananggu for the last almost a year and a half. So in that time, the fire has never stopped. There has always been one member of the tribe inside the circle at all times. As long as there is a sacred ceremony occurring in that space, as the traditional custodians of the land, no one is allowed to take them off the land. It's a protest against the Adani mines. It's an opportunity for people to come and support them and to learn more about country, to learn more about culture, and for me it was really life-changing. The existence of the Adani mines is destructive and detrimental to the customs and the law, and quite frankly incredibly disrespectful to the Waddananggu and Songspirals people. For anyone who would like more information, I'm going to link the Waddananggu and Songspirals website, their resources and social media down below. Wadamuli to all my Waddananggu and Songspirals brothers and sisters. I've seen this book a couple of times back home, and then I was in a bookshop in town in Glastonbury and I was looking in the goddess section and this book just jumped out at me, and I was like, what are the chances that a book from northeastern Arnhem Land about song spirals is on the other side of the world in Glastonbury and in the goddess section of all places? And then I think the next day Simi was drawing out tarot cards and she pulled out the song spiral card, and I was like, that's meant for me too. So I took that as a sign that I was meant to purchase this book. Just to give you an idea of what this book is like, I'm going to read you a short excerpt. Country is the keeper of the knowledge we share with you. Country gives the knowledge for this book. It guides us and teaches us. Country has awareness. It is not just a backdrop. It knows and is part of us. Country is our homeland. It is home and land, but it is more than that. It is the seas and the waters, the rocks and the soils, the animals and winds and people too. It is the connections between those beings and their dreams and emotions, their languages and their law. Country is the way humans and non-humans co-become, the way we emerge together, have always emerged together, and will always emerge together. It is all the feelings, the songs and ceremonies, the things we cannot understand and cannot touch, the things that go beyond us, that anchor us in eternity, in the infinite cycles of kinship, sharing and responsibility. Country is the way we mix and merge, the way we are different and yet become together, are part of each other. It is the messages, languages and communication from all beings to all beings. And country is the song spirals. It is Milkari. For anyone who resonates with any part of this video, for anyone who felt touched by the passage that I read, I really, really encourage you to go out and learn more about culture, to learn about, first and foremost, what the name of the country that you live on is called, what the clans are in that area, what language they speak. I'm really happy and I get so emotional when I get to meet all of these traditional custodians, all of these young people who are really working to reclaim their culture and their language, and they have the love and the openness to share their beautiful culture with anyone who wants to learn, and just the resilience and the strength and the love and the beauty of it all. It's just so amazing, and I just want to do everything I can to support that and to show that I stand in solidarity with them. And I'm really grateful for the connections that I've made with traditional custodians up until this point, and I'm really excited to keep building my knowledge, reading beautiful books like this. Tell Me Why by Archie Roach is a really good starting point for anyone who's interested. I've also read most of Sand Talk by Tyson Yunkaporta, and that book is also phenomenal. And I've got Narankiri at home, which is based on it's based in Arnhem Land as well. I'd also like to add here that this is another very special, phenomenal book. I guess growing up in a Western society and a Western education system, I personally feel this inexplicable, I don't know, I don't even know how to put it into words. It's like, I just feel so emotional when traditional custodians teach me about their ways, or when I read something so beautiful like this. And sometimes when people say something ignorant about Indigenous culture, or they ask questions about it, I get afraid that my answers, first of all, aren't going to do enough justice for just how deep and intricate and so beautiful that culture and language and connection to the land really is, and how law works. It's not really my place anyway. I know that things are changing, and there are so many people who recognize the importance of keeping culture, keeping language, making sure that traditional custodians, the new ones, are able to retain as much of language and culture and their history and law as they can. But yeah, I just get afraid of not being able to do it justice when I explain things to people. Obviously, I'm not a traditional custodian, so I don't want to do it from a place where people take what I say as, you know, the absolute truth. I would want them to go and seek out a traditional custodian or read beautiful books like this in order to deepen their understanding. But yeah, I just want to show my support and to be able to point people in the right direction in terms of expanding their own knowledge and in terms of raising their awareness about things that they might need to be mindful of being on country, which is, you know, all the time. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. It really means a lot to me. I hope you have a wonderful day and I will talk to you very soon. Sending you so much love. Bye.